So today you are going to cover the upgradation.
Yeah, I will do that as well. But before I
Yes.
want to show you that thing
Yes.
because let's see this and then we will do that. This is the Exchange Health Checker script, and with this script you can check the different level of the exchange. Like Exchange Health can be checked, and you can check the load balancer. You can check which server. You can check the particular one server. You can check multiple server. You can build the HTML report. You can check the load balancer report and the site. You can see this is for a site. You can see the site report as well. Or even you can generate the vulnerability report as well. So we are going to see that this is the advanced thing, and it will show you the vulnerabilities of your exchange and how you can
Sorry, could you please paste this command? This will give the vulnerability if have the on exchange.
yeah, it will tell you that these vulnerabilities are there, and
So we need to
you
fix
you
this.
you have to fix them.
Let me tell only.
Kadir saying something?
No, no, just wait.
I'm just putting it that inside my C drive. Now we have that health checker script with us.
So this is from Microsoft.
Yes, this is from the Microsoft. They have uploaded that in the GitHub, and from GitHub you can download that. You can perform this checker like on one Exchange server or multiple, or on all the, or you can do that on all the servers in your organization. So our this is ready, and let's navigate to that CT script folder, and here we have that our health checker. So if we want to run this health checker script and we just uh, do this, and if you want to run this for like for example particular server, you can mention the server name, and this is str server 3x01.
One.
This way it will perform it for one server. If you want to add the multiple one, you can just add here ex02 as well, and it will do it for both the server. And you can also generate the HTML report for that as well.
Actually,
So
that needed report is needed now. Wow.
yeah, let's do that. Okay, even if you don't do this, it will do it for all the server. If I'm not wrong, it will do that for all the server. It's a run, do not run, run once or always. Let's say
This script.
always run and hit end. So it will generate the report. Right now, I didn't put the HTML report there. Let it run once, and then I will generate the report as well, that HTML. So if we see here inside the script, it will create a report here like health checker here. It will create the report in this folder. Let it get completed. So it will give you a good idea like what you are missing on. So it is good to check with this health checker script and see like if you have any vulnerabilities there, or if you have anything missing on the Exchange server, you can uh, fix them accordingly. So it is very useful. And this script helps you with the mailbox role, mailbox report. It will help you with the vulnerability check and also with the load balance. So it is very important to get that HTML view and fix that. Whatever you find there missing, you can fix that. Friends, want to level up your IT career with exclusive Exchange server and hybrid training? Join my YouTube membership for exclusive step-by-step training, real-world migration labs, and insider tips you won't find anywhere else. Explore the complete playlist for Exchange Microsoft courseware
where you will get the step-by-step Exchange Server 2019-2025 training, hybrid Exchange plus Microsoft 365 deep dives, advanced migration guides and real-world lab, members-only question and answer, and early access content, and many more new content to come. See the serious members taking the benefit of course content and leveling up their IT career. Playlist and membership link is available in the description. So select the membership and join now to start mastering Exchange like pro.
And once we do that, after that, after checking this script, all these things, I will try to uh, update that. We can try to update that CU like to 2025 CU, or even we can also try to remove our EX02 from the organization so that we can check the uninstallation as well. Because after that, I will install fresh 2025 Windows, and then we will migrate our Exchange to that.
Okay.
Performing it for EX01, it takes some time because it has to collect very has to collect these metrics.
Lot of data.
So it says it has created that in this text file and in the XML. And same way, we can run the script for the both the
So,
computer. Let me delete this and try to let me delete this report. What we will do, we will try to run it for both the. So it will collect the information from both the system, and then where it says like the PowerShell has authentication set, which is unsupported. Here it gave all the things for our change one related to the certificate. It has it's showing the certificate things. Here it's showing the registry keys, and here it's showing that disable IP version 6 correctly. So it says IP6 is disabled on some NIC level setting, but not fully disabled. So it's saying disable it from the registry as event log error, not enough log to cover 7 days. It want to cover it for the 7 day. It want the log event log to for the application. It want to increase it for at least to save it for the 7 days, because this is the way like we can see it in the exchange management shell. But still there is a good view like if this is not the
some
thing
one
which
line
is
is
like,
there in the sir. One line is there. End of support 25. Something was there.
yeah, there will be that line. We can see that on change this HTML view, because here we don't have a function to like control F and find that word or find
Yeah,
particular
it was there
text.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be there, but again we cannot find here, so might be it was here.
End of support something. Okay, we'll see in the HTML report.
Even you can see the warning that this is say the page file, the virtual memory we have set. So it says like this warning it is giving in a say yellow. That means that is 25%. I increased the RAM to the 18. Earlier it was 15. So that it says it is not 25%. Increase it up to this level.
Yes.
And the power plan high performance, you see that why it is necessary. At the beginning we set that power plan, if you remember.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So this is why we are doing that. See if it completed or not. Take some time because collecting that much of logs and things take time, and it generated the report. It's
Hmm.
exporting it. And yesterday I download this one. This was the KP latest security update, and I installed it on this system. It took like hour to get completed with this installation. And also I have downloaded this Exchange Server 2025 RTM to run it here. So CT. It says it generated the report. Let's see inside the C drive script. Here we have that Exchange all server report. It gave that because earlier I downloaded the script here and I tested that. So I try to run this command, health checker, the same one which I am running here. It's taking bit time. First of all, I ran this command, the both server, and then I just after running the script, I just take the output as a built HTML report, and it gave this HTML report. Even this is also done. So same way, I can just copy this and then paste here. So once the script goes ran successfully, then when it generates the report, it does not take that much of time. So you can see the all Exchange Server report is generated here as well. It was generated on this EX02 and now it is generated on EX01 as well. So we have to see the same C drive inside our script folder. And here we have that all server report. And if I open it, let's open it with Chrome, no problem. Let me, you can see the EX01 and EX02, both the server are there. We have the mailbox role. We have mailbox role. Exchange version is we have that CU update installed. Yesterday I did that. So we have the SU 20 August 25 SU update on EX01, but that is not available on EX02. Windows OS version, you can see .NET Framework, Hyper-V, the core number of cores we are using, and here you can see the physical memory. We recommend for the best performance to have minimum of 128 gigs of RAM installed on the machine. And here it says vulnerability detected is true. So that means on the both server it detected the vulnerabilities. And what are those vulnerabilities? Let's see that. It says standard evaluation DAG. We have a DAG that is DAG 2. Server is not in the maintenance mode. It's talking about EX01 right now. Total AD site count is 1. So we already only have a 1 AD site. So that is fine. We know that. So it is in a green. So you have to check the yellow and the red one. So yellow means that there is not that much of critical warning, but red means something like you have to check and fix that. Here we have that warning like, okay, your page size is not this of total memory here. So that means, for example, it is giving us the 4590. So we are on EX01 right now. Yeah, EX01 is there. So what we can do, we can try to just quickly fix that by just going to the properties of the computer, and it says 44596 page file sync size. This the recommended page file size is 25. This of this 4590 4590 4590 set. So this is by checking that you get the idea like what we have to do, and you can set the things accordingly. Like we got the idea and we did that, and here it says the log event log. So you have to go to the event log in the application and try to increase the time up to 7 days, because it says this could cause issue with determining root cause analysis. It will help you in the troubleshooting, because if you have at least 7 days log are retaining on the system, that means it will be more helpful for the troubleshooting the system. Also in the yellow it says you are using 18 gigs of RAM. At least you should use 128. And IP6 enabled false warning. It's not enabled by default. Actually, it is default in enable, and we disabled it. And it says like disable IP6 correctly. Though we have disabled it, but it want to disable it from the registry, like disable component registry value currently set to 0. So do it from the registry. It's saying that. And TCP keep alive, not set error. So we have to keep this as well to keep alive. So we have to check these red things, and we are using, see here, this is a TLS report which says that TLS 1.0 is disabled, which is required that you should disable the TLS 1.0 and 1.1 should be disabled, and you have to enable this TLS 1.2, and this is the latest one, TLS 1.3, that is supported with the new Exchange 2025, comes with the this TLS 1.3. Though we have updated to the latest security update, might be that have installed this, but this is the latest one. Like you can say, earlier we were using this 1.2, and we want to disable this 1.1, and 1.0 is recommended to disable. So we are good on the TLS part, that is like transport layer security. And if we also see, everything seems to be fine. We are on the green things. It will tell you about the certificate, everything. Most of the thing it will show here, like you are good with. Let's see some more thing. Okay, now the part is security vulnerability. Here it says like download domain are not configured. You should configure them to protect against CVE 2021 1730 configuration instruction. This is. So it's saying like you have to configure this download domain to get protection against this CVE threat. So this is the vulnerability it found. And for the extended protection, there is something here. We have the extended protection. You can see. So we are good with extended protection as well. And here it says default website PowerShell has authentication set, which is unsupported. Even we have to check with the PowerShell, and we have to remove this authentication with this PowerShell. Not on the latest CU. This is the EX02. We haven't installed that security update on this Exchange 2. That's why it's showing us not on the latest security update. Server is not in the maintenance. Power plan, see, we haven't set the power plan for EX02, so that's why we are getting this balanced error, like you are not, it is on the balance state, it's not on the high performance. Again, the log application thing, this is not that means something serious cost related to the security. It's something like related to the troubleshoot. But the high, you can say, the highest priority I will give to that vulnerability that we have. And even in this Exchange 02, this is for the Exchange 02, we have some more vulnerability on it. Like we here these are the vulnerability, because
this hotfix is not installed is this server now that you installed yesterday on that server.
Yeah, that can be the issue, but still
Yes.
on the another server we have this download domain.
Yeah.
So do you want to see that how we can protect the download domain, and what is that means, like what does that means actually? We will see that later, no problem. Even we can fix that. Download means that whenever you are sending an attachment or images to anyone from on your email, so Microsoft says that don't reveal your domain name. Like for example, you are using the namespace as mail.techiecheck.net. So it says that change it to the different name. Like it should not be the real domain. Like it should not be the real namespace you are using for your AWS, OA, and ECP. It should be something else. So basically, we are just changing the attachment name. Like it appears like whenever someone goes to the attachment and it want to inspect that, like from where this attachment is coming. So instead of mail.techiejack.net, it should show you that something like attachment.techiejack.net. That should not be your real namespace you are using for OA and EWS. So basically, you are just changing the name for the attachment things. So that's why it says download domain is not configured. So we have to configure that. I have the video created on that as well. We can do that. Here it says download domain are not configured. So basically, it is related to the attachment. So this is the way how you can run the this report. And for example, if you want to run the report for let's say for the load balancer, we can run this report. So it's showing you the current load distribution per server. It says total requests are 8. EX01 is handling 3 connection, that is 38% distribution. EX0 is handling 5 connection, that is 62% of distribution. Are any one of you are logged in or what? I don't know, but it is handling 3 or 4, like 8 connection it is handling. May I know any one of you are logged into the exchange or are you?
No, I did not.
Sorry.
I did not log in yet.
Okay, no problem. PowerShell request EX01 has 1 connection and EX0 has also 1 connection. If you see here, we have this one connection, PowerShell, and the another is this connection. So it's giving us the correct report that the current PowerShell per server has a total request 2 and 50-50 distribution. RPC over HTTP, EX01 has 2 connection and EX0. This is the load balancing, like the backend server, what is happening. This is it's telling you about the load balance. So you will get good idea about this load balancer. And even if you want to check with the mailbox report, you can do the mailbox report also can be fetched out from this command. This is the common, like healthchecker.ps1 is a common, and you can just put the report name and the server, and it will show you the report. And even I think it is generating here as well for the load balancer. The HTML report is also generated automatically. And you can just get the idea, like load distribution on EX01 is 32 and on EX02 62. Total is 8, 5 on EX02 and this is 3. The PowerShell 50-50, request RPC over HTTP 33, 67, and backend mailbox role. These are the, so we have that HTML report here also.
For the mailbox is not generated?
This is generated in this way. It didn't give us the HTML report, but it's not that much. You can see active database are archive DB01, DB03, active on EX01. Total active user mailbox on server are 40. So here we know that the total mailbox we have, that is 40. Active mailbox, this no passive mailbox found on EX01. Output, this is. So it gave us this text file. No active mailbox was found on EX02. So EX02 does not have any active mailbox. Passive database, we have DB01, DB02 on EX02. Total passive user mailbox on server, that is 38. Because might be why it's a 38, because we are like synchronizing our DB01 and DB02 with the EX02, but we are not synchronizing this archive one. And I think 2 mailboxes are there in the archive. That's why here it's a 40 and here it's 30. Total passive mailbox 38. So this is how you can run these report, and this is really something very important when you come to a quick check that you can do this thing. And for the vulnerability, if you want to check the specific thing regarding the vulnerability, you can just run this like health checker script, run the vulnerability report. So it will now check for the vulnerability thing, and it will show the result according to the result what it will find. Report return to the this report.json. Where is that? Here it is. So we got this name EX02. The EX02 server has vulnerabilities. That is true. So what are the vulnerabilities? These are CVE 2025. These are the vulnerabilities we found that on our server, which is true. And in EX01, we can say we found that that as a vulnerability for the CVE 2021 1730. So this we can fix by the setting up the attachment domain for the attachment files. And once we fix that, the vulnerabilities will be fixed. And our plan is to remove this exchange from our organization. Why? Because we have seen most of the things, like we have checked database replications, we have uh, done most of the things with the two server, where the two servers are required, we did all the things. And I want to introduce the next server so that we can migrate from one server to another. So I have to uh, remove the one server from here. So once I will remove the EX02, then we will install the new operating system of Windows Server 2025, and then we will install Exchange 2025 on that. And here in this server EX01, we will do the in-place upgrade, and then we will migrate from this server to another server, because right now we are on our the Windows Server 2022 here, and the next server will be 2025, and we will migrate it. Here we have 2022 data center. So shall we go with the removal process so that you should know that even the removal process is also something necessary.
Very
Without
important, sir. Very important.
it is
Maybe
also
I will be doing next couple of weeks.
yes, that is the important, because it does not get removed easily.
Yes.
So first of all, what you have to do, let's see. For example, if we have this, we have a two servers. Right now we have two server EX01 and EX02.
Yes.
So we are planning to upgrade our things. So we are moving our first of all, we are thinking that we have to remove this EX02. So we have to move all the loads from EX02 to that EX01. And then once all the things are removed from there, then we can remove it. So if I go here and see the things, if we have a send connector, for example, first of all, go to the mail flow send connector. If the send connector we have, and the send connector is assigned with the both the servers, then first of all you have to remove that send connector. For example, we have two send connectors. This is the one, and if we see the servers, right now the EX01 is there. For example, if there is the EX02 as well, so that means now we have the send connector on both the servers. So what the approach is, first of all, remove the send connector. For example, I will check this. I will say scoping, we have this, and I'll say remove it from EX02, save it. Same, I will check for the outbound. We have, okay, we don't have that. So I will say, okay, so to send connector is not related to there. And I will also check that if we have some mailboxes there or not. So in order to check the mailboxes, I will say I am checking it on a EX02, or you can check it on any of the computer. You will get the same result. Let's say get mailbox. We want to see that if we have any mailbox from EX02 or not. So here you can see the server name is EX01. Everything we are getting from the EX01. And even the databases, if we see the databases here, all the databases are active on EX01, though they are on the EX02 as well. So we don't have this any mailbox on the EX02. Also, we have to check for the arbitration mailbox if we have any arbitration mailbox in the EX02 or not. If we find that on the EX02, we will just migrate it to the EX01. Get mailbox arbitration. So here you will see the arbitration. I think earlier the Shehzad was saying that where will we get those arbitration mailbox?
Yes,
These
yes.
are the arbitration mailbox. They are lying on the EX01.
One.
Though they are present on the Active Directory as well, but they are on the EX01. And same way we have that audit log as well. If we see the audit log, what is doing? Control C. This is the system mailbox that is also lying. Audit log system mailbox is EX01. So data bases. So we have the remote database on this one. But still we have that DAG configured. So we have to remove the server from the DAG configuration because if we do not remove it from the DAG configuration, it will not get removed. So to remove that from the DAG configuration, first of all, I have to remove the this database copy. Like we don't want to seed it. Are you the copy of mailbox DB01 on server EX02 has been removed? Okay, I say okay, remove it, no problem. So now the server with the copy is this left. So DB02 is also lying on EX02. I will say remove it from EX02. So first of all, we have removed the database copy from our EX02. Now we will go to the DAG, and from the DAG membership, here we have that membership, and we will say remove the EX02 from this membership. So it is removed now. It's validating. It's removing the cluster.
Also, huh?
Yeah, it's removing the cluster, and because a single one computer cannot exist on the DAG, so it
Yes.
will remove the cluster services as well from EX02, and there will be like we have to delete the DAG as well because a single server cannot exist with the DAG.
Mhm.
For DAG, we need at least minimum of 2 Exchange servers. So the DAG is removing. It will remove the cluster as well, and let's wait for a while. Once it is removed, we will check the receive connector as well. If we have any receive connector on the this Exchange 02, that means anything related to like specific computer, like we have that send connector, we have that receive connector, and if we have these groups contacts, that does not matter because it's on the Active Directory side. But these are the server specific thing. The send connector and the receive connector, these are on the server specific. So if I try to delete the tag now, let's see if we are able to delete. You can use the remove database availability group command that only or empty database availability group. There are one server in the group. Okay, I say okay. Here it says remove this one as well. So it will remove the cluster service from the EX01 as well. Though it's not necessary now here to delete this one, but it the meaning that will be the meaningless because there is a dark configured. There were two server. We removed one server and only one is remaining. So there is no use of to keep that live because the cluster service is running only with the one server. Even the though it's not protecting us with the failovers, and we are just utilizing the process like the cluster service is running. The server has a more utilization for that service, cluster service. So it's better to remove that as well so that cluster service can be stopped and we can get more resources for the memory. So it will remove it as well. And once it is removed, then we will try to uninstall the Exchange. And this is the one which is because this is the thing you have to keep in mind when this is your this is not our last Exchange, sir. So maybe it would be a bit simple, like just removing the things and changing the things, because most of the things we found on our EX01 computer. And let's try to EX01 now, and let's see if it allow us to remove it or not. And if it says something, we will have to fix that. So this is our EX0 2019, and let's try to uninstall.
So what we are doing, we are just
We are removing our Exchange
that
02.
changes to means that.
Yeah, please speak loudly. I cannot see. I barely like barely I can hear you.
So tag you are removing, right?
No, I'm not removing DAG. I removed the DAG. Here I removed the DAG.
Mhm.
Here the database availability group. I removed that DAG. So it was configured like EX02 was configured. Now I'm removing Exchange from EX02. Here it says Microsoft Exchange 2019 CU15. I am removing the Exchange server from EX02 server.
Yes.
Computer will be checked to verify that setup can continue or not. It's checking the prerequisite analysis that it can remove it or not. If something is pending with this Exchange 2, or it's taking part somewhere, it will show no. But here I think prerequisite analysis is checked, and we can uninstall it. So to uninstall the things, it will
It will take
also
same
go.
time. Huh?
It does not take that much of time while uninstalling what it takes to install. But yeah, the thing is that it has to go through with these all 12 steps.
Yes.
May it will go a bit faster than the installation, but we have to wait until it get completed. So this is the you can say the last second last server on our network for the
Yes.
Exchange. That's why it didn't throw any error. But if you are doing that with the last Exchange server, so you have to remove the complete databases, send connector, and all these things. Once you have removed all the things, mailboxes are moved, arbitration mailboxes are moved, audit log mailboxes are moved. Moved means they are migrated to the new server. Once they are migrated to the new server, then you can remove the databases from this Exchange server, send connector, receive connector, and then try to uninstall the last Exchange. So if it find like everything is okay and fine, none of the things are remaining with the EX01 at the last Exchange server, then it will get uninstalled. Otherwise, if even the single thing will be there stuck, it will not get uninstalled. So meanwhile, it's getting removed. uh, Let me show you something that related to the that vulnerability. How we can fix that? Ready to see that?
No, we are on the screen where is installation is going on.
Okay, let me play that.
Welcome to Techi. In this video, we will see how to configure download domains in Exchange Server 2019 to protect from the vulnerability CVE 2021-1730. Before proceeding, let's know what is CVE 2021.
This is the same CVE what we have found in the report.
Yes. Sir, if you
But
can increase the volume.
it is increased. The volume is increased from my side. I will make it more.
Okay. Also,
Okay, let me do that. Volume is high, I think. You have to
okay.
increase your volume.
On
Increase
my
it.
side also I increases.
CVE
So it's not.
2021
It's not. Everyone is not getting the clear voice.
No, I'm
17.
getting the killer, but little bit low.
Okay, I will increase it as a full. No problem.
Okay, sir.
1730 is a spoofing vulnerability that exists in Exchange Server 2016 and 19, and this could result in attack that can allow a malicious actor to impersonate the user. To prevent from this CVE 2021, Microsoft recommends that all the Exchange users should configure download domains for inline images to appear from different DNS domains instead of OVA. For example, if you have an OVA domain URL as a mail.techiejack.net, in this case, all the inline images will appear from this domain, and we do not want it. We want it to be set for the different domain, that is attachment.mail.techiejack.net. So we want, if anybody inspect the images on the Outlook on the web, it should not show our over domain, that is mail.techiejack.net. Instead of that, we want it to show as attachment.mail.techiejack.net. One thing to note here is that this effect will only appear on the Outlook on the web. It has no impact on the mobile devices or the Microsoft Outlook desktop application. So let's proceed further to configure the download domains. So right now we are on our server. So before configuring the download domains, I want to show you something. If we go and check our version of Exchange, you can see the product version is 15.2 1544.011, which is the latest one. If you compare it with this one, 15 to 1544.011. So this is the latest one. Exchange Server 2019 CU14 April 24 HU update is there. The file version, we are up to date. Still we are up to date, but if we go and check the PowerShell health checker script, I have downloaded this health checker script here. And if you go and run this script, you will see that it will detect some vulnerability. Let me navigate to the script folder and let's try to run the health checker script, and I will generate the HTML report. You can see the HTML report has been generated. Let's have a look on that. Here we have this. So if we go and scroll down for the security vulnerability, here you can see, let me maximize it. You can see the security vulnerability and it says download domains are not configured. You should configure them to protect against CVE 2021-1730. Though we are updated, we are on the latest CU and latest security update, but still we have this security vulnerability there. So we have to fix that. So let me close this. So to configure the download domain, first of all, we have to create the DNS entry. So I'm inside the DNS of my domain, that is techiejack.net, and I have a zone for mail.techiejack.net. So here I will create a new CNAME record by the name of attachment, and I will point it to the mail.techiejack.net. You can see the attachment is a alias name and the fully qualified domain is attachment.mail.techiejack.net. Our OI URL is mail.techiejack.net and we need this as attachment.mail.techiejack.net. So this is the record you have to create inside the internal DNS zone. We are creating this because we want our inline images on the Outlook web access appears to be downloaded from this URL, that is attachment.mail.techiejack.net. We want to pretend on the OA that the image is downloading from this URL, that attachment.mail.techiejack.net, instead of our OA URL. The same thing we have to do on our public domain as well. So if you see the screen here, I have created this attachment.mail as a CNAME to my mail.techiejack.net on the public domain as well. So let's go back. Apart from this, you also need this domain name on your certificate as well. So I will show you in the details. If we go and scroll for the subject alternative names, here you can see we have a mail.techiejack.net autodiscover and attachment.mail.techiejack.net. So this URL should be there on your SSL certificate. So let me close it. So after configuring the DNS record and the certificate, we have to add the domain to our OVA virtual directory. So let's try to set the OVA virtual directory for our download host name. So let me open the Exchange Management Shell. And if we check for this get OVA virtual directory for the download host name, if you check this, right now you can see it says like default website and there is no external download hostname and internal download hostname configured. So we have to configure that. in order to configure the internal.
This is not the over virtual directory what we have set in the virtual directory. It is a over virtual directory for the download host name. So that this is empty. Else, if you check with the over virtual directory, we have set that, but the download host name is not set. So that's what we are setting it here.
URL, we will run the following commandlet like set over virtual directory identity exchange, the name of the exchange server OVA, and the default website internal download host name is attachment.mail.techiejack.net. It is set now, so let's go and do it for the external domain as well, and we have the same name like attachment.mail.techiejack.net. It seems to be done, so let's now confirm it again. Now you can see the external download host name is attachment.mail.techiejack.net, and same for the internal download host name is also there. So now we have to enable the download domains. So we will run this following command: set organization config enable download domains true. Let me hit enter and it is set. After doing that, we have to restart the IIS service. Simply I will type IIS reset and it is attempting to stop. The restart attempt has failed. So let me run it through the command prompt. Say IIS reset, stopped successfully and restarted successfully. So the IIS also has been reset. So let's try it. I have sent an email from the administrator to test the download domain. This we have an image here. So if we inspect it, and here you can see the image, original SRC, and you can find the SRC is equals to https attachment.mail.techiejack.net. This is the thing what we want, like we want the image to be appear as from this domain like attachment.mail.techiejack.net instead of our over URL that is mail.techiejack.net. So we have successfully configured our download domains because our image is loading from the attachment.mail.techiejack.net. By configuring the download domains, you can protect your exchange from CVE 2021-1730 vulnerability. I hope the video was informative.
And after this, like once you do this, and if you again try to run that health checker script, uh, after that you will find that the script is working in a like it will not show you any error regarding that vulnerability. I hope you get that thing what we mean to say on that video. Like it's just changing that URL for the attachment. Whenever
Yes.
you send an image in your email, if somebody try to inspect that image where from it is from where it is coming, it will show them that it's coming from the attachment dot that particular URL, that whatever you said there.
Yes, sir.
And the Microsoft want you to change that because there might be some vulnerability that can be penetrate, or what there might be some thing done with that. So that's why they say that you have to change that. So this is the way how we can fix that. So after fixing that, all of the vulnerability will be like gone from your computer, and just installing that security update, the latest security update will make your exchange perfectly fully updated and patched.
Hmm.
So this is how you can remove. You have to remove each and every dependencies of the system. Like there should not be any mailbox, there should not be any service related to the exchange. So this is how we can remove it. And the next option is we are on the exchange one here. If you see the server, still it is there, because for example, it's even gone. It is from here. That means like if you do not uninstall it in this way, and you try to just remove this domain, like you shut it down or you just disconnect it from the network, that does not means that your active directory will forget this exchange 02.
Yes.
It
Yes.
will consider it as a, there are two exchange server, that is ex01 and ex02, until you remove it. Or else, if for example, if it is by somehow the machine got corrupted, or something happens to the machine, you have to recover it. You have to recover it. Even I say that if you want to uninstall it, first of all recover it. Once you have a proper system, then uninstall it, because uninstalling means you are telling your Active Directory, okay, we are removing it from the complete Active Directory site, so don't consider this at this server anymore. This is not a part of our Exchange system now. We are just eliminating this server from the network. So once we uninstall that, then the Active Directory will know, okay, you are removing it. Then it will commit the updation like what we have done. So now the Active Directory will know, okay, the exchange is removed. We are working with only one exchange, that is EX01. Removing it, just throwing it out of the network is not the solution. And even if you if you lost the system, recover it first, then remove it. Or else there is a manual method as well to remove that exchange, but that is not recommended. But you can, if you want, you can remove it. And in some cases, the very rare case, but some cases we have seen that if you, for example, if you see if you find that my EX01 is lost, and somehow you lost your EX02 as well, like both the exchange server are lost, and you try to recover it, they are not recoverable. What should you do in that scenario? That can be the case. Does anybody have any answer for that, or any you have any clue? Like if, for example, you do have the backup, but you lost your exchange one and you also lost your exchange two as well, and you tried to recover it from the recover switch, and it got failed. This can also be happened. This is a worst scenario, like the both, you lost the both server, and you are trying to recover it, but still you lost, you are not able to recover it. So you are completely lost. You are just remaining with the backup copies, but there is no exchange, and you are trying to install, and still you are not able to install it. So anybody have some clue that in that scenario what should be done, or what can we do?
We will install the server with the same name and everything same. I will try to restore the database.
Yeah, I'm saying that you are trying to do that. You restore the server, you install the same server, you put the same name, same IP, same disk space. You try to run the recovery, and you run it with the recover switch, and with the 25 or 30% of recovery switch, when it runs the installation, after 30% it failed, and you ran it 3 or 4 times, and it failed. Every time you are installing it, it's not able to recover it, and you are failing again and again with that. That means you are not able to install the you are not able to
Recover.
recover the server, or neither you are able to install the new exchange server. Suppose you
So
have this problem. So, okay, you got this problem, then what will be the case? What will be your approach? What you will do?
install the fresh.
Yeah, if you try to install the fresh, it will not install the fresh. It will say recover your old one. It will say you already have the exchange server, try to run a recovery. It will not install a new exchange server. It will say that try to run a recovery, and recovery, you are trying to do the recovery, and
Is
recovery is
failing.
failing. Yeah.
What will be the approach?
Kadir, have any clue, or Sayed? So what we can do here, we can remove the, first of all, in that scenario, what we have to do? We have that actually, you have to consider that we are losing with the complete exchange organization. So in that case, we have to reset the things, like reset the complete exchange organization. Tell your Active Directory, we are resetting the things, like we don't have any exchange server. We have to reset the configuration, and this is not recommended, because see, why we are running this, I'm going to show you what I'm going to show you. That is not recommended, but sometime it is required, because you are not able to recover it, you are not able to install the new one. What should you do? In that case, we will say, okay, remove everything from our Active Directory. We are not caring about exchange. Remove all the traces of the exchange from our Active Directory,
Active
and
Directory.
then reinstall the exchange as a fresh one. First of all, we have to remove the traces, and then we will have to install the exchange as a fresh exchange server, and we have the backup, then we can restore it from the backup. So
So
let's
how
see
to
this
remove
one.
the all entry from the Active Directory? That is the main challenge.
Mm. This is the challenge, so we can see that.
Welcome to Techi Jack. In this video, we will see how to manually remove all Exchange server from Active Directory with the help of ADSI edit. Usually it is not recommended, but sometime we ran into a problem and we need to use it. You can use it when you lost the multiple Exchange server and they are not recoverable. So you decide to reinstall the Exchange as a fresh installation, or if Exchange is not properly installed and you want to remove it, so you can use the ADSI edit and reinstall the Exchange server from scratch. So let's jump to the server and see how we can reset the Exchange from our organization. In order to remove Exchange completely from your organization, we need to go to the ADSI edit, run as an administrator. You can see the ADSI edit has been open. So let's try to connect it with the configuration. So you need to select the configuration and click on OK. Now it is loaded. Let me expand it. You can see the CN configuration. Let me make it more clear. And you can see the CN services. Just expand the CN services and go to the Microsoft Exchange. And here you have to delete this entry. You can just click on yes, and it is deleted. Now we will go to the Microsoft Exchange Auto Discover and we will delete this entry as well. So you can just click on delete. Yes. So it is also deleted now. So now I will close this. And now we will go to the Active Directory. You can see the Microsoft Exchange security groups here and the Microsoft Exchange system object inside the Active Directory. So we have to delete these as well. So we will do it from the ADSI edit. Let me close this and I will disconnect it. Click on yes. And now we will again connect it with the default naming context. You can see default naming context here. Click on OK. And now it is loaded. So let me expand this. You can select this DC, and after expanding this, you can see here the OU Microsoft Exchange security groups. We have to delete this entry. Let me delete this. We'll click on yes. And after this, we have to delete the Exchange system object as well. Let me delete this as well. So it is deleted now. If I go to the Active Directory and let me try to refresh it, now you can see the Exchange security group has been removed from.
This I am showing you for this company. If you notice here, this is the company name, and they really lost the both server. Like there was the server were in the uh, virtual, like you can say there were the Hyper-V, inside the Hyper-V the server were, and they lost the disk, completely lost, losing the disk. So after that it was not done. So this video was created on the real production environment. So I just shoot like recorded the video, and this is the thing I did there, and then after that I reinstalled the Exchange, and then I recover it from the database, like with the help of recovery DB.
From the Active Directory as well. So let's go to the computer and try to delete the computer account as well. So we have 4 Exchange here. I will remove.
If you can see, these are the real computers, because they are on the it's real in the production environment. So this is something we are doing in the production.
Move the Exchange server one by one and make sure that after doing this, your complete Exchange organization will be reset. It will remove the complete Exchange from your organization. So now the computer account has been deleted. And if we go to the user, you can see here there are the system mailboxes. So we have to delete these system mailboxes as well. So I will select and will delete it. It is deleted. And more we have here this migration. I will delete this as well. We'll click on yes. Now you can see the Exchange online application account and federated email. This also related to the Exchange, and I will delete this as well. So it is deleted.
You can check for the other entry as well, but right now I think we have deleted all the system mailboxes, and after refresh it will look like this. So let's go to the DNS, and inside our zone we will delete the record for the exchange. So we have two record here by the name of mail, and I will go and delete them. So now both the record has been deleted. So now our exchange is completely reset from our organization. If you have more entry of exchange with the local zone, you can delete them as well. So now you can reinstall your exchange server with the fresh configuration. I hope the video was useful. Let's meet in a next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy this, after this you can install your exchange, and it will get installed as a fresh one. So once you get install it, there will be like once you log in with the ECP, you will find the mailboxes. You will find the mailboxes for every user, but the database is not there. So what you have to do, you have to either restore the database on the same location. If you have the backup created for the volume level, just recover it and restore it to the same location. In that case, you have to just remap the all the user to that, or maybe it will work accordingly. Or for example, if everything fails, like you are not able to do that as well, at that time you can do the recovery DB, like recovery database will be helpful. At that time you can restore the backup on the different location, and then create a recovery database and mount the backup ADB, like the mount the recovery database from the backup, and you will see all the users there, and then you can connect those mailbox to the particular user.
So there
So
will be
that
a
is the,
manual, there will be the manual work also.
yeah, that will be the manual work, because at that time you have to do it one by one, because either what you have to do, you have to first unassign the mailbox, like you have to create a one database for these users, and then you have to unassign the mailbox what is already there, like because it will show you error with the old mailbox. So what you have to do, you have to disable the mailbox. For example, there is a user Jack, you have to disable the mailbox for user Jack, and then you have to re-enable the mailbox and put that on a new database what you created there. For example, you created the new database after recovery, yeah, db01 after recovery. So you created this database, you removed the Jack mailbox and then re-enabled it and put it into the new database. And then you mounted the recovery database, and then fetch out the email from there, and then import the email to the Jack user on the new database. In this way, the you will not lose any of the mail. There will be like mail will be there, like old emails will be there. Even the if user is using a new email, the new will be there. If you if you remove the database, disable the database and create a new one, still you are getting the empty mailbox that can be sent and received. And later on, like within 2 days, 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days, you keep on recovering those email from the recovery database. So you will be catch up with all the emails, like you will not lose any of the email. This is how we can do that recovery. Because see, for these things, like these are the things, what I'm saying, it's a disaster. Like if any company is in that situation and you ask like give me $3,000, $5,000, and if they are really important, if they are stuck on their business, like the email stopping the email means money control of a business is stopped. So if you ask for the $5,000 and you say, okay, I'll do the same thing what I show you can ask the things and they will agree, like okay, do it, no problem. Tell us the SLA, like how long will it take. If we say it will take 2 days because you have at least 500 mailbox here, or you have a 500 mailbox, it will take 5 days. So at that time, if you ask good money, the company will give you. So this is taking a bit long. So what we can do in the next way, here we have the this server. So let's try to update it, because we have checked yesterday that to upgrade the, we are on the Exchange 2019 CU15, and CU15 does not need that. It does not require the schema upgradation. So whenever you are running the CU updates, it is recommended that you can check with the documentation of that particular update, like what it will do, what fixes it has, and what the things can be broken by this update.
Hmm.
So in our case, we have
So while his
extended.
uninstalling is going on, we'll try to update this.
I think yes, because here I can see the it has removed the mailbox role and it removed the server from here. It can do that, and still when we install the update, it's not going through just a quick way, because first of all it will copy the things, check the prerequisites,
It will
and
take
all
it will
these.
take time. It will take time. It will take time.
It takes time, or even it will say like if it will say something related to this, then we will have to do that again. But just to to save the time, I am just trying to run that.
But
So I have downloaded this, and what we can do, we can just go to the here and mount it. And mounting this, that means, for example, if this is a CU14 and it says like go and upgrade the schema first. So in that case, you have to check the schema. You have to upgrade the schema. As I have run the report and I saw that the extended protection is also enabled, and SSL offloading is disabled. What does the I will let you know that as well. Like when you are in the old exchange and you are enabling the extended protection, it by default it is enabled on 20 like CU15. But whenever you are enabling it, sometime it got some OA is broken, just because uh, it's not supporting SSL offloading anymore. It says like you should use the SSL bridging instead of SSL offloading. SSL offloading and bridging means that when you are using the layer 4 load balancer, it says like the whatever the SSL we have, it says okay, I have this SSL, and what the load balancer do, it takes it and it forward the packets. Just it's receive it and forward it's just offloading it. You can say I handle to you and you just pass it to the another person. So that's the way, like it's coming from the internet, as it's accepting, like load balancer is accepting that SSL and just passing through the over the internet or over the exchange. So when the SSL offloading is there, the extended protection is enabled. Exchange say disable the offloading. You should use the SSL bridging instead. If you are using it on the load balancer, use the SSL bridging. SSL bridging is something like where you say I am terminating it to you. My encryption is gone, and I gave you the thing, and I decrypt it for you. So you got the things decrypted, like you are able to read it, but now you have to forward it to the exchange or you have to forward it to the internet. Now it's your responsibility. The responsibility of the load balancer is there. It will encrypt it again. It will encrypt it again and then send the things to the proper receiver or proper recipient, and then they can at their end it can be decrypted. So there is a twice, like there is a encryption and decryption going the two times, one on the exchange level and another on the load balancer level. And that's the that's the more preferred way. Now the Microsoft says instead of SSL offloading, use the SSL bridging. Bridging means decryption and encryption twice on the load balancer and from the exchange side. And the offloading means just passing through the, okay, I received this SSL and I'm just passing the traffic. Okay, 443 25 traffic, these are coming on these port and they have these SSL. Okay, just pass the traffic. You can say there is a pipe, they say okay, go with this, go through with this pipe and get out from the another side. So they are just passing, like load 4 will just pass the traffic, but layer 7 gateway with the SSL bridging, it will not do that. It will just see that the, okay, it will decrypt it and then it will re-encrypt it and then send the packets to the exchange or outside. Usually it does not send outside. It's most of the time it's for the receiving only. So I hope you got the point with the SSL offloading and the SSL bridging as well. So when something got break up there, you should see that we are using SSL offloading or we are using the SSL bridging. And if something goes wrong, you can disable the particular over virtual directory from using the exchange, this extended protection. Or if something is not working, you can roll back the things, because there is a script which enables the extended protection, and if you want to roll back it, you can reverse that as well. If you want that, I have that video created to how to enable the extended protection and how to enable the TLS 1.2 as well. You can see that on my video, and they are free of cost, like they are not locked. It is almost
So let it be complete, sir. Then you
yeah,
will have the setup.
we can
Because
discuss till the time we can discuss something, or I will at the last we will install
run the
this.
installation, please. So don't run the installation. Maybe something happen. It will be all
Yeah, it can be, it can be.
can be. It can be.
Or also
We can
what should
discuss something. If you have some videos to show us, you can show us, or you can discuss.
So we have
okay
documents content of the support
please
on
speak
top.
loudly, Kadir. Today your voice is not coming that like
Okay, then
clearly,
let
because
so,
Qadir or I think Sayyed.
Sayyid
so
is speaking. Sayyid say yeah.
yeah, I was saying, do we have documents?
Voice is
I'm
not
not,
clear.
voice is not clear of like Sayyid and Kadir, the both voice is not clear.
Uh, So I'm not speaking. My voice is not okay.
Now I can hear you, but earlier it was not.
No, no.
Uh,
Actually, maybe I think there is some issue.
Still, it's very slow. It's very slow. Like I have to, though the
Hello.
voice is, my voice is
Still,
very.
still, it's slow.
It's okay now.
Speak. Try to speak bit loudly, more loudly. I will
Okay, okay.
put
I
that.
will. I will
Yeah.
close the door and speak. Okay. So, did we actually? We have actually discussed regarding the SSL certificate. Uh, I'm asking you about the wild card certificate.
See, the wildcard certificate is not recommended for exchange. You have to use the SAN certificate when you are using it with the exchange, because wildcard. What does the wildcard means? Because here we are using the, for example, here we are using the namespace as mail.techiecheck.net, and our autodiscover.techiecheck.net and attachment. So we have these name on our certificate. But wildcard means like if you put some subdomain as abc.techiecheck.net, it will pass, like it will say okay, it is valid. If you say xyz.techiecheck.net, it will say okay. So any subdomain, like any of the subdomain, you say 1234.techiecheck.net, it will pass. So wildcard is not recommended for exchange. You should use the SAN certificate, and you should have proper, particularly those name involved in that certificate. Though you can use it, but it's
Mhm.
not recommended. If you want, you can get the wildcard certificate and you can use that, but it's not recommended.
So, in production, it's not recommended, right?
No, not at all.
Not at all. Uh-huh.
Many organization I have seen, the small organization, to save the cost of the certificate, what they do, they say okay, give us the wildcard, and to prevent them from the some extra errors, they say that,
Mm.
because see, if here in the auto discover, when you work with the Outlook, it needs that autodiscover.techiecheck.net, it needs that mail.techiecheck.net. But if you use the
Mm.
wildcard, everything is passed. It
Mhm.
will detect the auto discover as well. It say okay, it is there. It will say mail, okay, it is there. Only one certificate will be there, that will be the wildcard, and it will pass everything. So it should not be the case. Like, you should only allow the names on the certificate which you are using, else the other name should be failed. Because if someone is trying your name, like it should be failed.
Okay.
So the thing is that one more thing I got here. In order to whenever we use the thing with the connectors, you can just add the when you have the send connector, you can just add the second exchange server to the connector. But this is not the case. This is not the same as with the receive connector. But what you can do, you can copy the receive connector from exchange one, and then you can put that into the another one. So let's see the video for how we can copy the receive connector for that.
Welcome to Techi Jack. In this video, we are going to learn how to copy receive connector on another exchange server. Whenever you introduce a new exchange server, many settings are copied, like you can add new exchange server to existing send connector, but you do not have any option for the receive connector. You have to create a new receive connector and reconfigure it. So here we are going to copy existing receive connector to another exchange server. Let's go to the server and get started. So right now we are on our exchange server. If we go to the ECP and inside the mail flow, if you see the send connector, you can see I have a two send connector. If I check this one and edit it, and if we go to the scoping, you can see exchange server 1 is configured with this send connector. If I click on add, and if I want to add a second one, I can add a exchange 02 to this connector. And if we go to the receive connector, see we have a two exchange server ex01 and ex02. If we see the ex01, we have anonymous relay here. And if we go to the ex02, we do not have any anonymous relay here. If I go to the properties of this anonymous relay and inside the scoping, I can add the remote network setting and the network bindings, but I cannot add another exchange server here. So in this case, we have to create a new one and we have to reconfigure it. So our goal is to copy this anonymous relay to the ex02. So let's open Exchange Management Shell. You can see that we have a one receive connector bound to this IP 192.168.2.60, which we have created in our previous video. That was a anonymous relay. So in order to copy it to the another server, I will run this command let new receive connector name anonymous relay, and the server is ex02. Use custom transport role front end. It will be created on the front end transport, and the permission group anonymous user. Binding will be all network adapters. A remote IP ranges. It will pick it from the get receive connector from ex01. So let's hit enter. You can see ex02 anonymous relay and binding with all network adapter. It is enabled true. Let's confirm that it is created or not. So get receive connector identity. This time this is ex02. Let's hit enter. You can see it is bound to IP 2.60. It has been created. If I go to the ex02 now, you can see the anonymous relay here. And if we check the scoping, IP address is also copied. Same thing we have here in ex01 inside the scoping, the same IP address is there. Now we have to assign a permission to anonymous login account on the receive connector so that it can enable and relay to send mail out of the organization. For that we have to run this command let get receive connector ex02 anonymous relay and the AD permission anti authority anonymous login extended right MS Exchange SMTP accept any recipient. So I will hit enter. So we have a proper permission here. So now we can send the outbound emails using this anonymous relay on ex02. Let me close this. I hope the video was informative. Let's meet in the next video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, don't forget to subscribe.
And these are the things which is not covered in the book. What today what I'm showing you, it's not covered in the book. So it's something advanced things we are doing, and they
Yes.
are really working in the production environment. And even if you want some some advance and you want to change the logo on your this, the reboot is required to complete the thing. It's finalizing the things. Even you can do this thing as well. You can change the logo on your Exchange server as well. Instead of Microsoft logo, you can put your logo on the Exchange website on the OA. You can see. If you want to see, I can show you that as like instead of this, when we see the Microsoft icon, you can see your logo there.
Hello friends and welcome to Techi. In this video, we are going to see how we can set our
You're
own
getting the
company's
voice?
logo on our Exchange
Yes,
OA
yes,
login page. So let's see
Yes,
how we
sir.
can do
Yes.
that.
yes, sir.
So this is the Outlook logo. We are talking about this logo. We will put our company's logo here. So let me go to Hyper-V and open the Exchange. Let me maximize it. Now you can see this is my logo, Techie Jack, keep learning, and I'll put this one instead of Outlook. So let's go to the IIS manager and let me expand this, and we'll go to the sites, default website, and navigate to OVA. Here you can just right click and explore it, and inside this you can click on this 15.2 and inside themes and resources. Here we have to search for the logo. You can see this OVA text blue. If I open this, we have this sign here, Outlook. So what I will do here, I'll rename this and I'll copy this one and I'll paste it here. I'll name my logo as the same and I will rename it as a old. And now I will just copy this and will paste it inside this directory. Let me try to open OVA now and let's see if logo has been updated or not. OWA. You can see now we have a Techie Jack logo there. So this way you can change your logo instead of Outlook.
We need to change the if you are using the multiple server. So
Yeah, yeah. You have to change it on every
Yeah,
server
IS, I think it's a virtual directory. You can.
because this is the OA directory for EX01, for example.
yes, so we
You
have
have,
to check the every virtual directory on the IIS.
yeah, you want similar thing whenever the you see you want your user when they use the OA. So, for example, if they are connected with EX02 and there you didn't make that change, it will show that the default. So you have to make the changes on EX01 and EX02 both,
Yes.
so that they can get the same thing.
Okay, got it. So
So
if
it's
this is finished, we can reboot,
yeah, we
and
can
after
finish.
that we will remove from the active directory also.
Yes, we can remove this EX02 from the Active Directory and delete the server.
Oh, the entry will be automatically deleted when you remove the active directory.
Yeah, yeah. If I remove it, it will be removed from the Active Directory. So see, actually the Exchange we are concerned about right now. We are concerned about the Exchange. So Exchange is removed. So let me close this and try to
Login.
reinstall that. So this is something like people they are not doing like changing their logos and all. They are not doing that. But yes, if you want, you can do that because everyone knows that Microsoft Exchange is a product of the Microsoft. But they need some custom things like whenever they are logging in, people should consider like they should see their logo like they are logging into their. Though it's a product of Microsoft, but they are logging to their company. That's why people change it, but many times you will find it as a default. So what this do like it's what we are doing here, we are upgrading our Microsoft Exchange to the latest, that is a subscription edition. So it will stop the all the services, then it will remove the files, old files, then it will reinstall the things, update the new files, and then it will restart the services. though Exchange 2025 and 2019, they are based on the same code, like the code is same, but still when there is some changes in the cumulative update, because cumulative update come with some features, so you have to do the complete reinstallation, and for that it will give you the downtime. So for example, if we would be having that ex02 as well, so in this case, what we will be doing, we will be putting this EX01 in the maintenance mode and transferring our all the load to the EX02, so that EX02 can serve the emails and we may not get the downtime. This way you can protect the downtime, because once you have the two exchange, you can make the things like the things never goes down, like you can protect the things in the way, and you can manage the exchange server in such a way that your users may not see any downtime. For example, in this scenario we are upgrading it on the ex01, and consider the thing that we have put the ex01 in the maintenance mode, and right now our ex02 is serving the all the requests for the users. So they are getting their mailboxes, they are able to send and receive the things. They we our exchange 2 has a send connector, the user can send, it has a receive connector, user can receive. So send receive is working fine, our database are mounted on ex02, so everything is handled by the ex02. So user will get no impact, there will be no impact on the user for the downtime. So every user is accessing his mailbox in a proper way, and at the back end we are just upgrading our ex01. So once our ex01 is upgraded and it's up to date, we can move all the workload to ex01, and then put the ex02 again into the maintenance, and then install the updated and patches to that ex02, and then once it is updated, make we can make that live back again. What the same thing we did yesterday. So the same thing you have to do when you are into the production environment. I hope you are getting that, because right now we removed the ex02, and I'm upgrading it just in a, like, without putting it in a maintenance mode, because now we only have that one server, and this is the real case. Like if you have
So
only a one,
what is the recommended? At least we have 3 server or 2 server in the production.
at least you should have three, because if you want to use the feature of lagged copy as well, though the Microsoft says use three, like one active, two passive, one active copy, two passive copy, and one lagged copy. So that
Okay,
means you should have four server each site.
each
Each,
site.
yeah, if you have a two site, four server on a site A, four server on a site B, and for
Mm.
that you can use like three copy as a, like one active copy, two passive copy, and one lagged copy. This is what Microsoft says, but it requires much more resources. But still, if you are good, you can do the three, like you can go with three. Don't go with that lagged copy, but you can go with three, at least like one passive and one active and two passive copy. So three are fine. And if something goes wrong, like if any of the server goes uh, like if any of the server fails, you will still don't have to face any problem with the outage, even with the two. But it's good if you have that three, you increase the chances not to fail at any time. And
Mm.
there is not a single point of failure, because somehow, for example, consider it as a two server. Our ex02 is serving the load right now, and we are upgrading our ex01. If something happens like power failure or something goes wrong, and somehow our ex02 goes down at this time, that means the flow is down, the emails are down, complete entire email system is down. But if you have the three, at least there are a more percentage number of chances that you can it will be live. Like if your two servers are gone, that means that will be a fault tolerance that can you can say it can It can adjust it up to like two server. Like if two servers are failed, still the one is live there. So it depends like how much big your organization is, and according to that you can plan these servers.
Yes, sir.
And if you have only a one server at this time, if you are upgrading it to this exchange cu update is going on right now, it is copying, but when it will start installing it, it will stop the services. So at that time, if you are on a single server, you are going to lose the connectivity with the exchange. At that time, you there will be a downtime. So if you are using a single exchange, it's better to do that in the off hours. And even you can make your single exchange server highly available, because what you can do, if you have a hyper-v, or if you have that virtualization, what you call there, that is VMware, I believe.
Yes,
Yeah, VMware. So I think there is a replication in that VMware, right? We
yes.
can replicate the machine from one server to another server, isn't it?
But it is very costly.
It is costly, the replication is costly, or
No, it
VMware is
will
costly.
create another machine VM, but it will recommend not much resources.
Okay. See, the thing is that with the Hyper-V, if you have a two Hyper-V, even Hyper-V server comes with the free, like with the if you go and
FT,
do it
there is
with
a
the
feature called
core
FT,
version.
fault tolerance.
Fault tolerance, but where you can what you can do, you can replicate the machine. For example, you
No, no,
have a
this fault
Exchange server.
tolerance is this is the feature in VMware that is called fault tolerance. When you enable this feature, it will immediately create another VM, same copy with the
Okay,
same
it will.
resources, everything.
Okay, okay, and
But
it
in
will.
that VM, the resources are fixed. You cannot increase.
I got it. The resources are fixed. You cannot increase. You cannot increase it. What I mean to say in Hyper-V, that is a replication means. For example, we have this exchange machine. Exactly, this machine will be replicating to the another server, and that will be in the off state. Off state
Yes,
means
the shadow copy
it's,
you can say.
yeah, it's just replicating to the another server.
Yes,
And somehow if this server goes failed, or this server something happens to this server, the replica of the same exchange machine is present over the another server.
yes, exactly the same. The fault tolerance.
Yeah, but it's in an off state. But when you feel that it's not recoverable on the first server, you can just start that machine on the another Hyper-V server, and everything is up in the minute. Like it
Yes.
will take just a few minutes of time to just restart the machine, and everything will be up. Though you lost your exchange server, but still, this
This
is the
this
way.
this
Like,
facility is using in the banking sector mostly, the fault tolerance.
yeah, this way you can keep your, if you have only a single exchange, you can keep the machine highly available with the help of that replication.
Yeah, there is some prerequisite to enable fault tolerance for any servers. There is some prerequisite there.
Its prerequisites for this has been passed. Let me install it. So it will now complete the whole process. And
So
you see that it's a kind of a reinstallation of a exchange. And
reinstallation, yes,
if we would have requirement of that schema update and domain preparation, though we have to do the schema upgradation on that. I think domain preparation is not needed, but schema extended is needed. So we have to run that command, like how we can extend the schema and then rerun the setup. So it's a kind of reinstallation, or you can say the same way in place upgrade is also done. This is
yes.
we are doing in place upgrade, and same way this is the way you do the cu installation. And
And
but
then place
in
upgrade.
exchange, but only in exchange 2019 cu15 gives you the permission to do the installation of a cu update, and it will upgrade it to the cu, it will
Now
upgrade it
I
to
got it, sir.
2025.
Now I got it. What the Microsoft forcing to us yesterday in the meeting, they are saying no. You have to make the parallel machine for that 25. Then we'll install the Exchange SE, and after that you do another migration. I said no. already I'm migrating this 2019 exchange, and I have the operating system, base operating system 2019, and it is not going to end of support till 2019. So why I will go now? So I will just do the in place upgrade to avoid the exchange end of support 2019 before October 2015. So it will be better. So they are trying to roam me. This no, this is not recommended. I said, how this is not recommended? We can do like that.
Because if they have the support till
They have this.
2029,
They need the money from the company. I said I'm not. I will not involve in the financial things, but the technical this we can do, and this I can achieve in a few weeks only, because I already migrated my almost 50% user 29 in 2019, and I will do in place upgrade. I will not go for the again OS installation, and I will do 4 server. I will make 4 server. It will take
yeah,
at least.
or one more thing, because if you do it that in that way, for example, for you can think in 2027 might be they are launching the new server, that is
Yes, maybe the new
2027.
server. So I said at that time I will
So,
go the
so
new operating system.
instead of going to 2025, you can directly jump to the 2027.
2027. I said I told in the meeting yesterday. Maybe I have meeting Sunday again for this, but not. I will not go for that. I will go. I will stick this on this only to server operating system 2019, and I will go for the SE that in place upgrade can be done.
Hmm. Yeah, it's your choice. What you want to do with your uh, scenario.
Yeah. No, actually, I am afraid if after October 15. Then support will be the end. Something happen in the migration and upgradation, because still we are in the process. I will make 4 server. It will take time. Something happen. So while not do the in place upgrade, we will be under 2025 exchange. The support will be there because this is new.
Yeah, and 2019 is also supported, and Exchange 2025 is also supported.
Yes, this will be the good effort. So,
Mm.
so I think it will take time, sir. So maybe 40, 45, 40 minutes or more than an hour.
Yeah, it will take a bit time. Like you can consider an hour.
Yes. So friends, we are meeting tomorrow or Monday. Let's
Monday.
Monday.
Yeah,
Because maybe I will be busy tomorrow evenings. For if everybody is agree, then we can meet on Monday.
yeah. Monday will be fine. Exactly. I'm traveling tomorrow.
Okay, no
So yes,
problem. We can continue over the Monday.
yeah. Govind was also saying Monday.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. No problem. Monday is
Okay,
fine.
sir. Yeah. So let it be complete.
Yeah, it will get complete and it will take a bit time. See, it's saying that removing exchange file, stopping the services. So at this
Yes, yes.
time, for 1 hour, your server will be down. And if everything goes fine, that it will get reinstalled. And after that, we have to check everything once it is up.
Okay.
I hope now you get the idea, like how you can check the vulnerabilities, how you can fix the vulnerabilities, how you can run the health checker script for load balancer, for your mailbox role.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Now I have the better idea for the vulnerability, especially for the vulnerability, because
Adil
the
was saying
cyber
that
security team is giving us pain. Cyber security team every week. They are running the scan. Just throw it us, fix it.
So, Shazad, do you have any patching team in your?
Come again?
I mean, do you have a patching team because vulnerability assessment or
No. The cyber security team is giving lot of things. We are doing ourselves the patching, everything. We don't have any patching team.
Okay. How many users you have?
1,000 almost.
1,000. 1,000 is a big. I mean, it's a,
Servers and everything patching from our side. We are using Avanti for the patching, and for the end user we are using Intune.
no, I mean, who is leading? Someone, because it's not one person cannot handle many.
No. We have team, so 2 and 3 guys working on that when the weekly and monthly patching is release, and after that three, we have three member that we totally for working for that only.
Okay.
So do you have the access to Exchange server, Sajad?
Yes,
You have the access?
now.
No, I mean to say you have the admin access of your Exchange, like organization Exchange.
Yes, I have the access.
So which mail gateway you are using? I think
Yeah,
you are using Exchange Online.
yes, and the load balancer is F5.
F5.
F5, who is handling F5? Network team?
Network team is handling F5. We are not doing it with that. DNS last week I discussed something regarding the DNS and load balancing, load balancer. They are not creating that. What I am saying, create the mail record. They are not, this is it's not possible. I said this is possible. Please create.
So in our company, they are using Cisco umbrella for the external DNS, like
Ah.
external resolution,
This
external.
is taken care of by the all thing by network team. Just we are just giving some information that we need for as I install 4 server, I need to make entry as the old server entry is everywhere in the firewall and load balancer. So they did that, and after that we can send receive from the email from the new mail server also. Also the 50% user already migrated. So we are
So
doing
you
slowly.
have, how many sites you have? You have
No,
DR
single
sites?
site, single site, single site.